Welcome to Soul Harmony Yoga's online detox course yoga session. So to begin with, just finding a comfortable sitting position and just beginning to focus on your breath. Notice the inhalation and the exhalation. Allowing your mind, your face to soften. With every exhalation, allowing yourself to become that little bit calmer, that little bit deeper within yourself, away from the outside world. Feeling your shoulders start to soften, the arms, the hands. And then when you're ready, you're going to change positions and start to do some warm-ups for the session. So you're going to come to lying on your back, bringing your feet up towards the bottom, knees are bent, palms are facing uppermost towards the ceiling, feeling that length through your spine, through the back of the neck. When you're ready, as you inhale, raise the arms up and take the hands down behind you with your palms facing down towards the floor. So you won't be able to fully straighten your arms at this point, but you want to feel that you're getting a lift out through the back of the shoulders. And then when you're ready, inhale, lifting the hands back down to their starting position. And then taking the hands back down towards the floor as you inhale. Exhale, allowing your arms to soften. Feeling that lovely stretch through the shoulders. You can lengthen out through the armpits if you wish to strengthen that a little bit more. Lengthen out. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, lower. And then for the final time, as you inhale, raise the arms up. Hands curl back behind your head as you exhale. Lengthen out through the armpits. And just allow your back to open up. And then on your next inhalation, raising the arms up and bring them down by your sides. Coming up to sitting, so rolling onto your side and just pushing yourself up into a seated position. And at this point you might want to pause the video to get a strap or a towel or a scarf to come into a hamstring stretch. And then when you've got your band, keeping your right leg bent with your foot flat on the floor, you're going to take the strap and wrap it around the centre of your left foot and just initially pushing out through the calf to stretch into the calf. And then when you're ready, drawing the foot back towards you, coming into a hamstring stretch and just making sure that you work with how much your hamstring wants to stretch. So draw it back towards you, keeping your legs straight, and just allow your muscle to lengthen out. And then if you wish, once you feel that you've stretched for a little while, you can draw the toes, the foot towards you that little bit further. And then releasing your foot. We'll swap over to your right leg now. So left leg is bent, foot is flat on the mat. And just pushing out through the calf, through the heel to stretch the calf out initially. Leg is straight, core is engaged. And then when you're ready, drawing the leg towards you so you start to stretch into the hamstring, making sure that you keep your leg straight at this point so that you are getting into the hamstring. Just pushing through the heel, taking a few breaths, just allowing your hamstring to stretch out. And then drawing the foot towards you just for the last couple of seconds. Keeping breathing, letting your hamstring stretch, and then release. Taking your sash out to the side, and then taking your legs out So they're flat. One leg out, so it's flat along the mat. We're going to start to circle your legs around. So you take the right leg so it's flat, bring the knee towards you and start to circle the leg round as though you're cycling with one pedal. So leg goes down, bend the knee towards you, straighten the leg and circle it round. And then we'll do the same on the opposite leg. So you lengthen out through your left leg, raise up, bend the knee, and then circle the leg round. So we'll take the leg straight out first, draw the knee towards you, then we circle round. Just straightening the leg, really using your core to hold the weight of the leg. And then we're going to start to do both legs and come back in the opposite direction. So you're drawing your knees towards you. If this is too much, just keep with one leg at a time. Starting to circle backwards as though you're pedaling backwards on your bike. Just getting into the core muscles, really working the digestive system. And then bringing your feet flat down to the mat when you're ready. Allowing your belly to soften. Letting your lower back rest out. Just taking a few breaths, allowing your heart rate to slow down. And then rolling over onto your side and pushing up into seated position and then up to standing as you let your back uncurl. Lovely. So we're going to start an exercise now called doughing. So you're going to start with your right hand tapping onto your left lung. Just taking your arm now down, the hand down the left arm, tapping along the arm. And you want to stick with the soft bits of your arm. As you come up, tapping along the shoulders, you can just take hold of your right elbow with your left hand. Take the head over to the side slightly and just tap into the muscles around the neck, the shoulders, just easing out. Give your hands a shake and then we'll go over to the opposite side, legs a shake. Left hand onto right lung, tapping away, tapping down the arm into the hand, across to the forearm, to the upper arm, and then once more into your shoulders. So it's a lovely exercise to do to really start to bring the blood to the surface and just start to get all the chemicals going in your body. Just helping to release the toxins. So you're coming across to the lower arm and then into that fleshy bit of your upper arm once more. Tap across, holding the elbow. Head drops to the right and really tapping into that left shoulder, into your neck. Releasing the arms and then we'll finish on the opposite side. So over onto your left, down the arm, into the hand, across that fleshy bit in the lower part of the arm, to the upper arm, into the neck, into the shoulder, and just ease out. Such a lovely movement to really get into the muscles of your shoulders. Relaxing your arms, shaking out. That's it. And then just with the tips of your fingers, you're going to tap on the thymus gland, which is at the top of the lung. This is really good for boosting the immune system. So just giving yourself a really nice tap across the top. And that's into the chest, just gently tapping. Then we come to the digestive system. You want to go over in a clockwise direction. So you go across the top from right to left, down your left side, across from left to right, and up your right side, and just circle around. This just helps the whole of your digestive system to just release. And then we give, my favourite part, we give the bum a good tap. So this is the best sound. I really like the sound of this. In a class, it's got a huge big sound. Then just tapping gently into your lower spine, giving your kidneys a little rub. And then we're going to come down the sides of the legs, across the top of the feet, and into the inside of your legs. Tapping across the groin, down the side of the legs. So you can tap fairly firmly as you do this on the outside if it's comfortable for you, and then tapping up the inside of your legs. Final time, coming down, tops of the feet, inside of the legs. That's it, lovely. And then again with the tips of your fingers, you're just going to start to tap the top of the head. So you can go from front to back as you tap, from side to side, and just having that lovely sensation of your fingers just gently tapping the whole of your head. Gently tapping. And then coming to your ears, take your fingers to the tops of your ears and just pull the ears out. So it's like you're trying to iron out that circular bit, and then you come down to the earlobes. So just working your way all the way down. And then coming back up to the top, working your way back down. It's such a lovely movement. It's soothing movement. Calming down. That's it. Lovely. Just giving your arms a gentle shake. And then we're going to move on to the next part, which is where we're just going to bounce on the heels. So this is a brilliant movement for getting into your lymphatic system, which is the system that has all those coarse toxins, if you remember. And it just gets the whole of the system moving, so it shifts the toxins. So you can just have a bit of a wiggle about with this. You can bounce on one heel and then the other, just letting your body be really loose. Let your arms just sort of wiggle around, whatever feels right for you for this movement. There's no one way of doing it. And just gently coming back to bouncing on the heels. Just give yourself a good shake. Shaking up that whole lymphatic system, helping it to clear and get rid of some of those really coarse toxins in your system. Giving your legs a shake, your arms a shake. Good stretch up. Circling the arms around. And then release. Lovely. So that's our warm up. And then we're going to come into a gentle twisting movement to start to warm up the spine now. So you're going to keep your feet flat, facing towards you, and then you can start to gradually lift the heel as you bring your arms up through the center of your body. So your arms are really soft in this movement. So you're gently going from one side to the other, raising your hands up to shoulder level now. Just feeling that lovely twist into the whole of your spine. You can add a gentle dip into your legs to strengthen the thighs if you wish. And just slowly working from side to side, just going at whatever pace feels right for you. Just whatever feels right for your balance. And then starting to slow that movement down. And just coming to a gradual standstill. And then we finish in the forward bend as you come down. So we raise the arms up from the forward bend and start to allow your arms to come down into a gentle forward bend. Just coming to wherever you can come to and allowing yourself to slowly uncurl, taking the hands into the small of your back. Let yourself open up into a gentle back bend. Hips go back as you lengthen out through your back, allowing the arms to come down the legs and gently uncurling once more. Hands into the small of the back, gentle back bend, coming forward from the hips and releasing down, letting your head and neck relax down as you do this. Core is engaged as you slowly uncurl, raising the arms up this time. Arms down by the side into your forward bend once more. Bending at the knees, gently uncurling, arms coming down by your sides, back into your forward bend. So you're just flowing one way and the other, just working with your pace, your breath length, and then coming back to standing when you're ready. Taking a couple of breaths and just allowing yourself to soften and bring your awareness to your feet. Start to lengthen through your spine, coming into Tadasana. Engaging your core and then gently beginning to rock forward and back on your feet, keeping your feet flat on the mat as you do so. Just feeling your weight, feeling that length through your body as you begin to move from side to side, lifting your weight from one foot to the other, just allowing your little toe to start the movement going over from one side to the other. And just feeling that length through your body now as you start to circle around, circling all the way around as though you're really circling to the expanse of your full circle, going as wide as you can. Circling around, feeling every part of your foot. And then we'll start to go in the opposite direction. Just feeling the sides of your feet, the back of your feet, the inside, the outside, the toes. And then beginning to circle into a smaller point. A grounded point right in the centre of your circle, and come into that spot. Taking your awareness up through your body, softening into your knees, engaging the core, lengthening through the spine, through the back of the neck. When you're ready, bringing your right hand under the navel, your left palm faces forwards, dropping down to the right, stretching out the left side of your body. Imagining you're holding a big beach ball as you go over to the other side. Inhale as you go from one side. The left arm is up, stretching over to the right. Inhale, coming up. Arms swing round to the opposite side. Lift through the elbow, stretch over, and then stretch as you exhale. Inhale. Left arm lifts, exhale, stretch over. Inhale, right arm lifts, exhale, stretch over. And then bringing your arms down by your sides. Inhale, raise the arms up. You bring your elbows in front of your face and then stretch right up, out from the elbows into the upper back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, raising up, coming onto the toes. Really stretch through your body. Exhale, lower down. Hands to shoulders. And as you exhale, take your arms out to the sides. Inhale, hands come back to shoulders. Exhale, arms out to sides. Inhale, hands come back, and keep flowing with your breath. Exhaling as you stretch your arms out, keeping shoulders and elbows soft, and then allow your arms to float down to your sides and start to move through your wrists. Gently rotating one way and the other, just getting into the whole of your wrist joints. And then we move up to the elbows and then up into your shoulders, and really taking your shoulder blades back in one direction and then the other. Rotating your arms so the palms face up and then down. And then we turn the right palm and look into the left. And then turn the left palm, look into the right. And just keep switching from one side to the other, really rotating from your shoulder all the way down to the wrist as you turn. Squeezing into the shoulder blades, into the muscle, and then allowing your arms to release down. Bringing your awareness into your core now, just taking the shoulders back, lengthening through the spine. We bring the hands to your shoulders and start to drop the elbows round and circle forward. Drawing the arms back as you inhale and lift, exhale and lower. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. And then we go in the opposite direction. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. Exhale. And then relaxing your hands down by the side of your body. Just allowing your face to become soft. And we start to move into the neck. As you stretch the chin up, point your chin forward, and then drop it down. Stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other, stretching through the throat, chin comes forward, relax it down. You stack your vertebrae one on top of the other, stretching the chin forward, relax it down, and then stack the vertebrae one on top of the other to come back to center. Taking your right ear to your right shoulder, and you can point the fingers of the left hand away. Stretching through your neck, just allowing it to lengthen out. Inhale back to center, exhale, head goes to your left. Right hand points down towards the floor. Just allowing lovely stretch through the neck. Inhale back to center, exhale, back over to the right, pointing the fingers of your left hand away. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hand points down towards the mat. Just enjoying that beautiful stretch through the neck muscles. Inhale back to center. Exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center. Over to your left. Inhale back to center. Over to the right. Inhale back to center. To the left. Inhale back to center and over to your right. Inhale. Coming back to center, raising your arms up now to shoulder level. We're going to turn to the right and take your left fingertips onto your right shoulder. So I'm just turning and we come back to center and we twist in the opposite way. So my right fingertips are resting on my left shoulder here. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to adjust your feet so your right foot is at 90 degrees. Left heel is raised, and just get that balance between your feet. And we're going to slowly start to turn around to your left and just take the left fingertips onto your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. We turn the left foot to 90 degrees. Raise the right heel. And slowly ease around, taking the right fingertips onto your left shoulder now. So it's a lovely twist into the spine, and then we uncurl the spine, coming back to center, adjusting your right foot to 90 degrees, left heel is raised. And this time we're going to wrap the right arm around your spine as you come into that full twist. So just getting your balance, and then just feeling that you're coming fully into the twist. So just making sure that you really get your balance, turning into the twist, wrapping the right arm around the spine, and then slowly uncurling back to center. And then we'll go over to your left, so wrapping around, right hand onto left shoulder, left arm wraps around your spine. Gorgeous twist from the lower to the upper part of your spine. And then slowly uncurling. Taking the hands into the small of the back so your fingers point down. We're going to come into a gentle back bend as you bend into the knees. Lift through the sternum, lift and lengthen out through the spine before you begin to take your hips back, straighten into the back, bend into the knees and slowly uncurl, keeping your hands on your back so you've got that beautiful wave through the spine. to the back bend, and then flowing down into your forward bend. Soften into your knees, gently uncurl, using your core strength to uncurl your body. Gentle back bend. And then this time as we come down, bring the hands either down the backs of the legs, or you can rest on the thighs if you wish, on your knees, on your calves, or come all the way down to the floor, whichever suits you. Taking your feet to about the width of your mat or a little bit wider. And then we're going to turn both feet to the right, about 45 degrees, and just allow your head to drop down towards the knee. So you want to keep your right leg straight here. You might have a little bit of softness in your knee, but keeping your leg straight. Stretch into the hamstring, and then we'll swing over to the left side. Having that lovely stretch down through the hamstring. Just use your breath to allow the hamstring to soften and relax down. And then coming back to center, toe heel your feet in. We're going to slowly uncurl, bringing the hands out in front. We're going to come into a squat, so you can come into a standing squat, or you can come down into the full squat and just allow yourself to gaze towards a point that you can keep your balance, and then we push up into a forward bend, or if you're in the standing squat, just come back up to standing. Slowly uncurling your body, lengthen through the arms, raising the arms up, and then allow your arms to relax down by the sides of your body, letting your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists relax. And then we're going to scan, now we've completed the sequence, through your whole body. And then when you're ready, grab yourself a blanket. If you're on a soft floor, then it's fine, you wouldn't need a blanket. But you might want to put a blanket under your knees to support your knees. We're going to come up onto the knees and then take the wrists under the shoulders. We're coming into the cat posture. So we're going to start by bringing our awareness to the base of your spine and just start to arch the back up. So you're pulling the tummy muscles back towards the spine. Arch the back, and then we move from the base of the spine, lifting the head, arching the back up, and then pushing your tummy down, the chest down, shoulders away from the ears, lifting the head. So we exhale from the base of your back, move around the whole of your back. Inhale, belly, chest to floor, head comes up. And then slowly coming back onto your knees. If you need a cushion to put behind your legs, please grab a cushion and pop it down, or just let your bottom come back towards your heels and have a lovely stretch out through your spine. Just allowing every breath to soften your spine. And then you may want to bring your hands around your feet to come into full child posture, or if it's more comfortable to have one fist on top of the other, then you can allow your fist to support your head. Just take a few breaths here and allow yourself to deeply relax, feeling your spine soften, the weight of your body supported by the floor. And then when you're ready, drawing the tummy muscles in, we're going to slowly lift up, come up to sitting, and pop your blanket by the side. And then we're going to bring the hands back into the original cat position. Tuck the toes under. We're going to come up into the dog posture. As you raise your hips up, back is flat, hands resting on the mat. We're going to slowly bend into your knees. So you're just walking out the calves here. So just pushing through the heel, coming onto the toes, and then push your heels down. You might want to have some cushions behind your heels that you can rest into and push down here. You just want to feel that you're getting that lovely length through the spine, through the back of the legs. And this is a lovely posture to just help your body cleanse and detox as the energy, the inversion flows down the opposite way, so all of your organs get that beautiful nourishment as the blood flows down through your body. And then coming back onto your knees, back into extended child, and just allowing yourself to come into that lovely resting position once more. And then coming back up to sitting. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into the bridge posture. So we're going to come to lying down on your back. You've got your feet flat on the mat with your knees up towards the ceiling, trying to get your heels and bottom as close together as you can, and then lengthen out through the spine as you come to lie down on the mat. Palms are facing flat on the mat, and you've got that lovely length through the throat and neck, the length through the back of the neck. So you want to feel that your throat and neck are open, core is engaged. And then when you're ready, engage the lower part of the back and just start to lift it off the mat, and then lower back down, pushing your lower back into the mat. And then we push up again, coming up a little bit higher up the spine, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up, flowing through the whole of your spine. Exhale, lowering down, allowing that spine to segmentally touch the floor. Inhale, lifting up onto your shoulders now if you can, and then lowering down from your shoulders, middle of the back, lower back. Inhale, lifting up, and you can just take your shoulders under your body a little to support your shoulders, keeping that opening in your throat. Push down through your feet, keeping your core engaged, and just holding the posture. Hold your spine. If you want to come down a little bit earlier, just start to let your back lower, and then just taking your arms that little bit wider, lowering the upper spine, the middle of your spine, the lower spine, and then finally lowering the very lowest part of your back and pushing it into the floor, and then allowing the whole of your spine to relax and release. And just rest for a few moments. Drawing the knees up, so we come into our counter posture for the bridge. Draw the knees up towards the chest. Gently rock from side to side, easing your back out. And then bringing your feet flat down onto the mat, rolling onto your side and coming up to a seated position. And then our final posture is the Maltese cross. So you want to make sure that you've got enough space to take your hands out to the shoulders, legs are flat along the mat, feeling that length through your spine, core is engaged. And then we draw the right foot and take it over past the left knee, and just adjusting yourself over to the right as you drop the knee over to the left. So you've got the right knee dropping over to your left side, and if it's comfortable for your head, allow your head to drop over to the right. And just breathe here and allow your back to open. So this is fantastic for getting into your digestive system and really squeezing those toxins out of your body, really helping your body to help the food move through your body. And then when you're ready, bringing yourself back to center, adjusting your posture so your spine is nice and straight. Arms are out at shoulder height, and then we draw the left leg over so the foot goes onto the outside of your right knee, taking your knee over to the right side, and you can just gently turn to look over your left shoulder. Just breathing in here, allowing your body to open. And again, just being really aware of that lovely squeeze of the whole of your digestive system. Just nurturing your body to help release any toxins that you want to get rid of. And then coming back to center, just aligning your hips and spine once more. Allowing yourself to lie flat down on the mat. And then we'll do the right. Draw the right and the left knees up. Drop them to the left and turn your head over to the right. We're going to inhale, come back to center. Drop the knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Inhale back to center, knees to left as your head turns to the right. Inhale back to center as you take the knees to the right and your head to the left. And just keep flowing from one side to the other, using your in-breath to draw the knees up and your out-breath to drop them down. Head goes to the opposite side. And then when you're ready, taking hold of the knees with your hands, just breathing into your back and allowing the whole of the lower back to relax. And then taking your feet down to the mat, we'll come back up to a seated position. Just taking a few breaths. Notice how you feel. Feel that soft, peaceful state from your yoga practice.